One of the coolest features in Petit Planet is the Starsea Voyages, because not only are these fun to explore, but you can also discover new neighbours, fish and bugs, and collect so many different resources and take them back to your planet, including literally digging up trees and plants. I'm Toxi and I make weekly cozy game videos, so if you want to know more about upcoming games, need guides and tips to make the most out of your games, then don't forget to follow, as I'm working towards that 10k goal, and your support to reach that really means a lot. Once you have your car from Esasani, you will be able to go on Starsea Voyages, but there is a drawback because going on these voyages require car batteries. Now these can either be bought from the kiosk here, and they start at 800, and then when you buy your second one it will be 1200, and you can buy 2 a day. An alternative way to get car batteries is also by completing your neighbour's growth. So on the second to last one, you will get a car battery as a reward for reaching Planet Growth 5. I have to say that this is probably one of my favourite parts of the games, actually going on the journeys, because you can discover other neighbours. Although I do have them all for this beta, you can discover neighbours, and you can also discover different fish and bugs and a whole range of resources that are not available on your planet. When you do head out, you can choose 2 neighbours to go with you, and different neighbours have different skills. So if you have a look here, these skills are mining, woodcutting and beachcombing, and other neighbours have different skills, so it's worth taking 2 different ones so you can change them up as you need to discover different areas, different islets. Or if you do want to go on your own, you can, because bear in mind that when you have neighbours with you, they will pick off flowers, and you might want to keep the actual flower on the plant when you dig it up to decorate, so that's something to consider as well. But it will take 1 car battery. You can collect Luca drops while you're there, and let's have a look at what a Starsea adventure looks like. There are different stratums from 1 to 3. I think 3 is the max, and on the top left you can see what the map looks like. So there are different islets. This one will have I think rice or wheat. These ones will have bugs, and you can upgrade your car to have different boosts if you need. So let's go to the island that has the crabs. There's also a rock one as well, which will give you probably gold ore, very useful for selling. There's not much to craft with it at the moment, but as you can see, like, the neighbours have already got to work. They can chop trees, they can pick flowers, break rocks. You can check these boxes for different resources, usually have sap in them, and some of the islets actually have this little stall. You can buy a inspo card and also different resources. So for example, this one is a bench, and I don't have it, so I think I'm actually going to get that. You can also buy different wood. There is a limit, so in this case you can only buy 5. You can buy bamboo logs. It changes from islet to islet. So while your neighbours are collecting, if you encounter a tree that you don't have, you can literally just uproot the whole tree. Same with flowers, you can just uproot the whole thing. Your neighbours will also get fish and anything else, but you can also do it yourself. For example, I can see a sea urchin here. Sometimes they're kind of hard to reach when they're in this area, which is probably why no one picked it up. I think we might have to leave this one. Because it's in such a weird area, we can't get it. but you literally just go from planet to planet doing this. So if we board, we can go to another islet. Sometimes the islets will have a tidal islet, which is a really big one, and you can explore that. So for this one, should have rocks on it. Because I've already been there, it doesn't have the question mark, and you can see what's there already. For example, you can see all of the rocks here, and they will just get on with breaking the rocks. You can also break the rocks with them. And this is where you can find a lot of gold flux ore, which can be sold. Don't forget to check the chest for tree sap. And again, if you want, you can just uproot the whole tree, but it's always good to break the tree, because you can get inspo cards from breaking the tree. And your neighbours will pick everything up, so you don't have to worry about it. So you can just go about uprooting all of the trees, getting all of the materials you need, and that they've kind of done everything for you. There's another store here actually. So again, you can have a look at what's there. This one is for a table. I feel like I have this already. It says that I don't, but I feel like I do. You can also buy different flower seeds and bushes. And like I said, it's different each islet you go to. I've already collected the Luca drop for this island, so there is no more to collect. But literally you can uproot anything you want. And you can see on the side, all the materials are being collected by the neighbours as well. And whenever you're ready, you can just go to the next islet. So because I do have 3 levels unlocked, I can go to the next level and then the next level. So you can see that the battery's draining down. The little spiral is another level. Oh, what a speed boost at the moment. So you can just go up to the next level, and then you'll have different resources and different islets. So again, there's a rock one here, 2 rock ones and a fish one. So we can have a look at the fish one. Some of them look different on the outside as well. What's really cool is if you do not have if you haven't got the Luca drops, whenever you land, wherever your car is, let's find the car, there'll be a signpost, and it literally gives you hints of where the Luca drops are. Waterfall treasure. So we assume that the Luca drop is going to be somewhere near a waterfall, so that could mean we might be able to fish and get it, possibly. Yeah, basically. So it gives you a little hint, so you're not completely stuck if you can't find it. Sometimes they are just out in the open. Sometimes you do have a little puzzle, or just use the hint to find them. There's also a cart on this one, so you can have a look at what's on the vending machine. This is a vase, and you can get some tree saps as well, dragon blood tree seeds. This is good, but if you have the trees, you can just pull up the whole tree. So here's a tree over here. You can just pull up the whole tree, which is great. But again, always try to break it before pulling it up, because you might find inspo cards. Again, the chest to open. I think the neighbours already done one of them. You can also leave the stuff, and the neighbours will also pick them up. You can fish. This is how you can discover different fish as well. And also what's really cool about having the Starsea Voyages is that if you were to visit a friend's planet, you can actually go on a voyage from their planet by talking to Esasani. As long as you have a car battery, you can go to their planet as well. So you can fill out all of your bugs and fish by going on these voyages. And it's really helpful for getting resources as well. For those that love decorating, this is a great way to find different types of trees as well and flowers. So like I mentioned before, if you are going with neighbors and you don't want them to pick off if you don't want your flowers picked off, you can just go on your own, and then that way you can just dig up the flowers and not worry about them being picked off before you can dig them up, which is good if you want to decorate straight away. So as you can see, they're picking up the extras and now they're going to pick off the flowers. And then you can just go on to the next islet. I think we might have enough car battery to go to the third stratum if I can find it fast enough. Yeah. But there's not much battery left. The third one is the one that I've explored the least. So you can see here, this has got a question mark. It means you've not explored it. So we can have a look at what's on this one. Melon Garden Islet. So some islets have things that you can harvest. So now this one has melons, sometimes it will be rice, sometimes it will be wheat. And you can just pick them off and take them with you to sell. You can also encounter some of your neighbours on different islets as well. And you'll get a little gift from them. So we get a furniture box. So we can have a look at what's in there. We got a TV shopping billboard. And this was the inspo card we got from one of the other islets. So if you explore, you can see all of what's there. Again, this islet has 3 Luca drops to collect. You can see in the top right. So some might be just out in the open. The others might need to do a little quiz. Not quiz, but you know, a little puzzle to get it. But I find these really fun. I do hope that in the final game there's going to be a lot more, because although I've not been to every islet, I can see that people playing a lot will probably go through it quite quickly. So for those wanting longevity, I hope that it is updated so that the Starsea is just really, really big. So let's have a look at what the signpost says. Snowy Cantaloupe Party here. Maybe. It would be nice if we could actually take the furniture with us. Snowy Cantaloupe Party. There's no party here, as far as I can tell. Again, take the tree sap. No. So whenever you're ready, you can just head home. It is, you can obviously when you start off, it will be a lot less. You won't be able to explore that many because your battery won't take you that far. But when you upgrade your battery from the Lumi kiosk, you can reach much more different islets. Like for now, the journey's done, we're out of fuel. So you can literally just head back, see if you have enough Luca drops to upgrade, which I know I probably don't, and then upgrade your car. To be honest, I don't think it takes that long, but being able to buy 2 batteries a day from the kiosk is really nice. So yeah, not quite 15 yet, but almost there. So this made us go to this one made us go to Stratum 3. So I'm hoping that in the main game it's just going to keep going. You can change the appearance of your car as well, but I think it looks fine. I think this is all right. It's cute, and I'd rather not waste resources on the way the car looks right now. But that is a little look. You can also go to other players' planets by using the Yoo-hoo feature, and you can have a look at your friend list. And this symbol here shows you what planet type they're on. So I am on Hexia. If you want the Taffair planet, if you go to someone's planet, unfortunately no one's online now. If you go to someone's planet on a different planet type, you will be able to talk to Esasani, travel to their planet, and then get different resources and different fish and different bugs than what you can on the planet type that you're on. So I think that's really cool. But let me know what you think. I think it's a great way to be able to get different neighbours. And it's always fun when you encounter one as well. But what do you think about the Starsea travel? I guess it's kind of like using Nook Miles to go onto different islands in Animal Crossing. But let me know what you think. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more Petit Planet as well as other games. I hope you have an awesome week ahead. Take care. Bye.